Hello everyone, welcome back for another Anything Goes Saturday. I have thought I would take some things. I have products that I have bought years ago and I played with them when I bought them and I haven't played with them since. So I'm going to be pulling those out and playing with some of them. And the first thing I'm going to play with is the Color Burst from Ken Oliver. Now these are pigment powders. They can be called any type of name that you think of. There are Brushos, there are Lindy's Magicals, there's all different ones. This is the ones I have, so these are the ones I'm going to play with. And as you can see, I have a variety of colors here. I am today going to try two. I don't know what it's going to look like, so I'm doing two different colors. I'm going to take the phthalo green and the ultramarine blue and mix those. And then I'm going to take the Merlot and the violet. I really wanted a pink, and all I had was the Merlot. To do this, I'm going to use some mixed media paper that I got from scrapbook.com. So let me get set up and we'll get started. I'm going to do one at a time because it uses water, and I have my spray bottle here because I wanted to try two different ways, and when you spray it, it kind of goes everywhere. So I separated my papers. I'm going to start with my Merlot and my violet. See, there was something already on there. So I've taken and I've sprayed that with water, and I'm going to gently tap that and watch it come to life. And I only put a little on there. All right, and look at all the different colors you get. Now I'm going to do something different because when I opened it, look at what happened. I had all of this powder. So I'm going to tap it on and see what happens. I don't want to waste it. Okay. And I have this that's on here. I'm going to close this up. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some more water and see what happens. And then I'm going to pick it up, and I'm creating a background, and I'm just going to kind of blend it around and see what happens. And then I'm going to take a towel. I'm going to pull one of my scrapbook.coms, and I don't want all of this here, so I'm just going to use my towel to soak it up. And all you have to do is have it close, and it drinks it up. And I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to add some more Merlot because that kind of disappeared. All right. I'm going to use my paintbrush to hold this flat. And I just gave it a little tiny squirt. Oh, isn't that cool? And you know what? I think I'm going to stop there. So that's one background. So I've got to get this cleaned up, and I don't want to, you can hit it with the heat tool. I don't want to because I don't want it to, how do I say this? I don't want it to change. And when you hit it with the heat tool, it blows it. So I want it to stay like that. I might just get some of this off so I don't have, there, much better. All right, let me clean this up. Okay, I'm gonna do the purple and the red first. And I pulled out this Build-A-Flower Candystripe Cosmos. I chose this big image here because I thought that would look really nice on there. I'm going to stamp it on there with Versafine Onyx Black, like so. And then I'm going to add it to my card. So let me take this off. All right. There. I'm going to stamp it again. That's fairly dark. I think I'm going to go one more time only because that area is really dark in color and I don't want to lose it. So let me put this back on. I don't know what that's for. I leave it on there. All right, let's get this on. Now it says it's instant dry pigment ink. I don't know if it is or not, but boy, is that dark. All right, let me take and get this out of the way. This one is called Joyful. I got this one free too. Ooh. I think that one will work. Let's just put it this way. That's the one I'm going to use. So let me cut this down. Well, I totally forgot to turn on the camera when I was doing my bow, but I cut a strip long enough to make a bow. I estimated it. I kind of loosely tied it, cut it off. Then I rolled it up again and I tied my bow. I used a glue dot here, and glue here. I don't know if the glue dots will stick to that. So there's that one done. Okay, now I have my green and my blue. I'm going to do this one a little bit different. I have no water on this. This is dry. Oh, look at me. I've got all that purple. Hang on. Okay, I'm ready for my next one. I have my pink, green and my blue. And I'm going to try something different with this one. I'm going to do this one dry, and add my water. So I'm going to start with a little bit of green. The key here is to get just a little bit. And I've got just a little bit there, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to move these out of the way. Let's see what we get. Oh, wow, look at that. Now I'm going to add in the blue. And let's see what we get. And as you see, I added very little. Now this is wet, so I'm going to come back in. I'm going to add some more of the green and some water. All right, I think I'm going to leave that like that. All right, and I'm just going to leave that one. So I'm going to choose, actually what I'll probably do is I will probably do both of them, but I'm going to do all the prep work before I put the cards together. So let me do that and I'll be back. And then this one to me said beach or ocean. So I pulled in my shell square from Technique Junkies, and my sentiment is Beachy Sentiments from Technique Junkies. And then I used some twine to make a square knot type thing at the top. And there are the two cards using the long lost, well, not the long lost, but the color bursts that I haven't used in a while. Come back next week to see what I will be playing with that I found in my stash. Have a super Saturday. Bye.